Hey everybody, so this may be the last video in the series for the beginner's account. Um, Depending on how many likes we got on the previous videos, if it gets really popular, I may continue it, but it's a lot of effort to keep up this account as well as my main account as well, so we'll see how it goes. But for now, let's enjoy this video. So, in the previous videos, we went through starting the account from level 1, and then up to the end of the second part of this series, we've got to level 9, and we haven't lost a game yet. And we got our first VIP club, and we got that one out of the fortune shot over here. It was a super exciting moment, so if you haven't watched the second part of this series, definitely go check that out before you miss that awesome ending to that video. But let's see if we can get anything good this time. Nope. Not as exciting as the other video, but that's okay. Fortune shot is not my favorite, and I'm not very good at it. Alright, so we got a new club out of here. That's pretty cool. Alright, we'll just start to unlock that one. We don't really have anything special over here club-wise yet. The only really special thing that we have is the lava land, so that's probably what we're going to be playing with a lot for a while. We don't have any trails yet. We don't have any hole effects yet. We got this new ball previously earlier today just from a chest, but I like this blue ball a little bit better. Yeah, so this one is pretty much, depending on if you just started the new game and you're around here, hopefully at this point, you know Pine Forest pretty well, and you could be able to play that a lot. That's where I played a lot when I first started. Just kind of learn some of the mechanics on how each of the different powers up to 4 power, kind of just if it's green, yellow, or red, orange, and just kind of how the different powers on the different clubs matching up against those colors kind of give you distance wise, and also learning the different ricochets off the walls. So that's really where you're going to learn all your basics, and the entry fee is only 90, so it's really reasonable to just start to learn all the basics from Pine Forest. As we previously mentioned, Rocky Mountains, you're probably going to want to skip that until you at least get like a 3 power club, because it's a little challenging if you only have a 1 power club, especially if you were to find a lot more competitive people. Usually when you just first start out on your account, you're not going to find many competitive matches. But in general, it's a little bit more fun if you have a higher power club in Rocky Mountains. Not required, but again, it's just one of my recommendations. Snowy Valley is a great if you're just starting out to kind of learn that. 1 power, you can definitely do really well in there. Mine Jungle, there's a couple holes which can be really tough with 1 power clubs, but you can still have a pretty good time. It's my favorite map out of every single of the maps, so that may be an area where you'll spend some time to learn some of those as well. Windy Cliff is definitely an area where if you have a 1 power club, I wouldn't recommend you really play here, because there's many holes where you're going to have to do a lot of layup shots in order to just be able to get it over into like the next part of the maps. So at least wait till you get like a 2 or 3 power club before you start learning Windy Cliff. It'll definitely save you a lot of stress and aggravation down the road. Similar with Sakura Gardens, even with 4 power clubs, Sakura Gardens is really difficult. So even if you like never play Sakura Gardens until like you really start to get a hang of the game, that could be pretty okay too. Lava Land with 1 power, yeah, it's pretty decent with 1 power. Now that we have 4 power, which is going to be what the rest of this video is going to be about, it's really easy. So some of the other videos on my other channel show you 4 power at Lava Land and kind of how to play it. But at this point, hopefully you're a decent player and you're starting to understand a lot of the basics. So now the goal would really be winning as much as you can, because you don't want to lose the amount of gold that you have, because ultimately you want to be able to save enough to start doing some of these challenges over here. And you also need to get your player level up. So right now we're level 9, and like to get some of this next one at Lava Land, we'd have to get to level 13 to get to Pine Forest Row, 14, 14, 14 pretty much unlocks a lot of stuff, the rest of those. And then once you get to level 20, you can unlock Elite. And then I believe once you get to level 20 as well, you also unlocked ranked missions, which is another area where you can get some special clubs and a lot more uh, basic clubs. Every now and then some premium clubs, VIP if you're real lucky. But yeah, so let's just focus on getting some points. So you can see winning there gets you 8,000, winning there gets you 10, winning there gets you 12. But I know my highest success chance to win because my highest power club is at Lava Land, and I know I'm pretty good at Lava Land. So I'm just going to go in there and start playing there, rack up some player score, rack up some gold, and then we'll call it a video. Alright, so this one, nothing really crazy, just smack it over here. And then hard orange it, and that'll get you like over here somewhere. Oop, that's not really why I wanted to land it, but we can make that work. And then just line it up, that should get you in the hole. 4 is a spectacular score in this hole. You can get 3. It's possible to get a hole in 1 too. That's very hard. So you need a legendary ball, and you also need. And I think you can do it with 4 power. I think it would be a little bit easier with 5 power, but you have to smack it off that big. I don't know what you want to call it, like a big like rock spire or something that was coming down, and it's a very tricky on my channel on. I believe it's the Fox Ball 4 power. You can see where I attempted that. But yeah, it's very tricky. I wouldn't recommend going for it consistently. Maybe if you're playing with your friends or just trying to mess around, you can go for it. But it's not consistent at all. And consistency is how you're going to win and progress the fastest in golf battle. Alright, so then this one, we got the good angle. So then we just want to hard orange it right over this big section once we get these two. So it'll get us in good position. Then we can just get our 3 and take our win. Right, we're almost done that daily challenge. My least favorite one, okay. Hate this hole. It's about a hard orange. It should get you over. And should be able to get our 2. It's very easy to rack up the high scores on this hole. So as you may have seen in the episode 2 of this series on this hole, we racked up like a 6 or 7 on this hole. I can't quite remember. It was very high. All right, so this one you just want to hit it high over here, and then you can be able to get it over here, and then in for the 3. It's possible to get 2, but I'm a very conservative player, so I would rather be able to consistently get a safe score every hole instead of being able to get a lower score. Because in the end, most likely playing conservative but being consistent will consistently score you a little bit higher. So that's kind of my mentality. If I'm playing in a game where I know I'm going to lose, or if the only chance that I can possibly win is if I do a rare super hard shot, I'll go for it. But generally, in most of my gameplays, you'll see I'm playing very conservative, and that served me well, especially as a free-to-play player. All right, so we got green wave, we got junior, nothing crazy in there. We don't have any new trail effects yet. Let's see, bounce the ball off a wall for your last shot. That's doable. We can do that. I'm going to do that on Pine Forest. And these people look pretty good. Okay, a little bit scared. May get my first loss because these people look pretty good. We'll see. Alright, there's one bounce. Pine Forest has some really good holes to get the bounce off. Alright, let's see. 1 power, I'm not too sure how much power I need for this. Maybe it's a red. I think I can get a decent lie if I full powered over, maybe? Yeah, that'll work for me. I can work with that. See, look at that. We played very safe and conservative, and now we have the lead. So, that's just my opinion. Alright, this one. Just max it over here. Really not too much else. Don't overthink it too much. And then seeing that we're trying to get some rebounds. There we go. Alright, so we need 3 more rebounds. Alright, hole in one hole. Alright, so if you start where Robert is or where the other guest was, you can get a hole in one without having to bounce it off the back wall. Let's see. Got a rebound in the hole in one. Nice, 2 for 1. Alright, 1 power for this one is quite tough. But generally I just like to yellow it down here. Land it here. And then you can full power it down here. And then you just got to be able to figure out the right power to get this one. There we go. That's my preferred way. There's a whole bunch of other different ways to tackle with this hole. This is one of my favorite holes, just because there's so many different possibilities to get a good score in this hole. But you just have to find what's consistent and works best for you. All right, so in this one before, just somewhere in the mid green, just want to get into this area and just yellow it in, light yellow in. And a shootout for first place. Let's see what we got. Alright, so let's see if I remember where this one is. So we're starting kind of, I think this is going to be an orange. Oh, did we get close enough? No. Alright. Very close shootout. Good job. Guess number ending in 428. Alright, couple more rebound shots, and then we'll play a couple at Lava Land and call it a day. Alright, so we all know how this hole goes. Just kind of hit it out over here somewhere. And then just yell. Oh, I didn't use enough. Oh, okay. We just barely used enough. With only 1 accuracy, if you leave it short like that sometimes, you'll be very sad. But we just had enough there. Okay, so then this one, just kind of yellow it over here. See if we get enough to get it over. Oh, we don't. So now this is a really tough shot. I think it's going to be like a hard yellow maybe. Alright. Surprised I made that one. But this is just an example of previously on, I think it was episode 1 of this series, we landed in that position and I overshot it with the light orange. So just being able to recollect those times and just figuring, okay, I need to reduce my power by a little bit or increase my power. These are just some of the things that you need to be thinking about as you're playing. All right, this one. Now this is an example where this hole, depending on where you get the bounce over here, it could land short and just kind of like die on the side of the hill or right next to the hole. So I like to land it either left or right or long of the hole, just to make sure that you're getting a favorable bounce each time. And it's got to go in the hole and just not stop short of the hole and not go in. All right, how many more bounces do we need? I wasn't keeping track. We need 2 more. I don't think I got any bounces there. I got to pay better attention. I'm talking too much. All right. This is a fun hole, so 1 power, you just max it over here, nothing special. And then you just want to max it off here, again, nothing special. I I don't recommend this, but I'm going to try to get a cool bounce off here. May not work. Alright, it worked in this case. So, some holes you may be able to shoot it over just the edge, kind of I did there, and it'll bounce you up or ricochet you in another direction. But that's a very advanced player technique. I wouldn't recommend it if you're just starting out. Alright, see if we can get a little bit further in this time and hopefully get over the hill. Let's see, can we get over? There we go, that's what we're going for. And then we should just be able to yellow it right in. There we go. Much less stressful, it's an easier shot. Alright, let's see if we can get the hole in one. I don't think in this series yet I've gotten the hole in one on this hole. Alright. Think that should do it. No, but man. Very sad. I'm usually pretty good at this one. I guess I'm not very good at one power. Alright, this time we're starting very far back. So we're going to want to orange it somewhere. It's probably going to be in a mid-orange. So we don't have to get too close because Sean left it very far, but I'm happy with that. 0.11. But again, I don't think I got any ricochets. I am failing on that one challenge. That's why I'm playing Pine Forest, to try to get the ricochets, and I'm not getting a ricochet. Oh, boy. Okay, focus. Getting the win streak is nice. But we're going for ricochets. Come on. Come on, oh boy. We got a ricochet. Come on. Ooh, that's not a very good line. I don't know if I'll be able to get it over. Ooh, yes, I did. Okay. Alright, this is a tough ricochet, but let's see if I can get the angle right. I missed it. Damn. There we go. Upset. If I lose because of that one ricochet, I'll be sad. Woohoo! Just barely made that one. Almost slipped out. Alonzo. Alright, let's see. This hole again. Alright, so let's learn from our last one and try. So we're going to wait for this to go a little bit further forward. So hopefully we're out in this position. And then I can ricochet it off this wall, hopefully. If I get the angle right. And if we had a 2 or 3 power club, that would have went into the hole for the 3. But I'll take the 4, and let's see what Alonzo gets. If he gets a 5, we tie. If he gets a 4, he wins. We tie. Okay. Shootout. I'm terrible at this shootout, as you'll see from some of my other videos. Okay, let's see. See if I can get it. So it's real close to this edge, and it's a mid-yellow somewhere. Okay, I snuck away with the win on that one, but I'm not very good at this. That one, the angle usually gets me. Alright. Give him a good game, see if we get a reply from anybody. Probably not. Okay, in spirit. If you're watching the video, good game. Alright, let's see if we can get our last ricochet. Ooh, it's a good starting point. It's not going to do us any good with the 1 power ball, though. So we'll just rack it down here. Yeah, we'll take our 3. 3 is very common. Even the best players, they'll get 3 in this hole, but 2 is very possible once you get a legendary ball that allows you to spin it. But we're not focusing on legendary balls in these videos. Okay. That's a good spot to leave it, and let's see if we can get far back. That's a good leave. Is it a good leave? I don't want to risk the bounce. It's too close to the hole. It may ricochet it, and we may miss. And these people are very good players. Okay. This may be a good hole to ricochet it. Yeah. This is a little bit safer for the ricochet. Off the back wall. Oh, and I missed it. Oh boy. Well, just like that, the first loss on our channel. No. Because we were trying to get the ricochets. Ah, well. Dun dun dun. It's okay. It happens, especially when you try and go for these challenges. So normally I would have tied with everybody and had a good chance, but it's okay. Oh damn. I messed up. I wasn't thinking correctly. It's a hard yellow. My brain was all kerfluffled because of that loss. Dun dun dun. Alright, you gotta get your focus back. We lost. Get over it. Focus on getting this shot in now. And we missed. Man. When your concentration goes, your gameplay will suffer too. So it may be a good time to take a break generally. Step away from the game a little bit. Reset yourself. Reset your emotions. Alright, and then just wait for it to come a little bit more. That looks good. And we missed the hole in one, yeah. My entire focus is off. Dun dun dun. Yeah, well. Let's see, wait for that to get into place. Now let's try for the ricochet. Get that ricochet. Least we can do is get the ricochet so we can finish that daily challenge anyway. And then we can get our chest from the daily challenge. Alrighty, this one, so then you just kind of, it's a mid-yellow somewhere. You just kind of wait for that big thing to be in the middle. Around there. Oops. I got the angle terribly wrong. Yeah, do what he did, not what I did. I didn't hit it far enough forward. But I did get my challenge done, so I'm happy. Finally, after getting a loss. Alright. So your daily chest will advance each time you complete it. So originally we had a basic chest, then we had an advanced chest. And so we're going to have this level of chest. I believe it's like 2 or 3 times. And then we'll get the next level chest above it. So it's definitely worth completing these challenges when you get them. Because they'll help you get free clubs and free balls every now and then. And then eventually, once I think it's the highest level, once you get the daily chest up high enough, you'll get a pro chest before it resets back to a basic chest. And out of these chests, you have a chance to get a VIP card, which is really nice too. Alright, so we already lost, so I guess we'll play a Pine Forest 2, see if we can get back. I don't even know if I'm going to keep this count anymore, so give ourselves a little bit more accuracy. Generally, I wouldn't recommend doing this, but I'm just going to give myself a little bit more accuracy. So in case I miss a shot a little bit, it's going to help us. But generally, if you are playing and this is your series account, you're going to want to have more power over the accuracy after the beginning and focus on the clubs that you can have long term. Man, I just can't make that shot. Normally with the 4 power club, it's just barely getting an orange and it goes in. And this 1 power club, it's somewhere probably in a mid-orange. I'm just missing it. Alright. Overshot it. Now I have to try for this tricky shot. Yeah, we got it. Good thing I got that accuracy. Accuracy helped us there. With the 1 accuracy, it probably would have been short. Alright, then this one is nothing we can do. We just got to hit it out over here. Then we're going to have to work on this hard shot. So let's see if we remember how to do it. I believe it was a hard yellow, just barely. I think I'm going to try orange this time because we're a little further back. There we go. Cool. Happy with that. And guaranteed a win. What place? It could be second or third. So I know previously from this last time, this is somewhere in they landed far away, so I don't have to be super accurate, but I know it's somewhere within a hard yellow to get us right in there. Cool. Happy with that. Good XP. Where are we at XP wise? Okay. Just for shits and giggles, so we're going to play Rocky Mountains 2 with 1 power. Let's see if we can get any wins out of here. Probably not if we get some decent players that have high power. But at this point, I'm not really trying too hard to keep the win streak going anymore. I'm just trying to get some content now at this point. So let's see, we'll just yellow it over here. Just smack it down over here. And then I believe it's an orange probably. Hard yellow. We'll go with hard yellow. I overshot it. Now I'm just trying stuff. I'm not really in massive focus mode anymore. Trying to get the wins. Just trying different things. Normally I wouldn't be playing Rocky Mountains 2 with the 1 power club at this point in the game. Let's see if I can at least get this out of the sand. Yep. I don't think even with the 1 power. I'm just going to see if with 1 power we can get it over. No, we couldn't. So I was just testing that. So definitely don't try that with 1 power if you have it. You're definitely going to have to hit it out short. And it's probably like an orange to get it over. Oh, it's even more than an orange. Mid-orange? It's probably a mid-orange. Maybe a red. I'm going to try mid-orange. Oh, there we go. That was a cool shot. Alright, I don't know how to get the hole-in-one with 1 power. It's probably going to be somewhere... Hard yellow, maybe? Hard yellow? Try that? No, too much. I don't even know if I can get it to the hole now with 1 power. Yeah, I can't. Damn. Ouch. This is what happens when you mess around. But definitely when you're first starting, it doesn't hurt to mess around. Try to learn some of this stuff. You'd probably expect me to like know a lot of this stuff, but even the real good players, we don't know all this stuff. We start to learn the shortcuts for the holes that we have and the powers that we have. So some of these other shots for the 1 power, some people who've even paid to get that far, they may not even have played with like a 1 power club besides when they just started maybe. Okay, here we go. Oh wow, we didn't even make it over. Whew. This is why I definitely don't recommend 1 power club. Because some of these shots you should be making, but there's just not enough power to get there. Alright, can we make this over? Nope. Goofy mistakes like that. Alright, I don't know how much 1 power can get us here. Let's see, maybe I need an orange, red. That was too much. Too much power. Oof, and I missed that too. Ouch. Let's see if I can make it. I haven't made this shot in a long time. Ricochet it off the back. Nope, wasn't enough. Wah, wah, wah. But one thing to know is rage quitting is never worth it, because even if you don't win, you still get some XP. Yeah, so like 1 power you can't even get over there. You can't even get over. So this is why, in my opinion, it's not even worth it to play Rocky Mountains without a couple power club. Because there's just some shots that's just really silly that you can't make, and the game isn't enjoyable at that point. Yeah, just get it in. Get our loss. We could have tied if I actually applied myself a little bit better, but even though with the loss, we still got some experience. So definitely when you're first starting out, don't quit any games just because you need pretty much all the experience you can to get as far as you can. Yeah, so I'm skipping Rocky Mountains. I'm going to go back to Lava Land, and then this will be the last game. But if you definitely want to see more, just let me know. I'm generally not thinking I'm going to play anymore because I've worked really hard to get as far as I am in this game. And I would generally just like to keep it and kind of focus my channel on more on high-level gameplay. And we may be able to get a 3 here. Let's see if we can get the 3. I didn't use enough power. Damn. That's how you would get the 3. So in that little corner over the wall over there, you see how it's curved? If you're starting the front row, you can hit it with the 4 power, and then it'll ricochet you where you were. and then you can hit your second shot over this geyser into there, and then your third shot will go in. But sometimes if you start further back, you'll hit the lip, and then it'll fall into the lava pit. Alright, then this one, just get in the orange, try to land it over here. This is a pretty good spot. And then just wait for that to come back down, aim at the hole, and hopefully you should get it in or close to it. Most of the time it's going to lip out like that. It's a very delicate shot, but definitely be happy with a 3. 2 is a nice bonus if you can get it, but it's not always super consistent. Alright, then this one, just got to make sure to remember from our last mistake. So it's a light orange, hard yellow. Should get us perfectly over here. Then we got to hurry up before this one goes away. There we go. Get our 2. And we'll take the win. Well, that's going to be it. I hope you guys enjoyed this series and you learned a little bit more. If you're interested, as I know, like the video, maybe comment in the comments below if you want to see some more of this, but I'm definitely going to try. If we do get enough likes and this series really takes off, it'll be tough because my life is very busy and managing 2 accounts and getting enough content out for you guys would be tricky, but I would try. So definitely let me know. But for now, see you later. Wish you good luck